We've heard the term, but not all of us know what the words indigenous people really mean.
When I think about indigenous person, I think about any person who is from their particular land or territory where the original descendants or people are from.
Michael Benitez with Metropolitan State University of Denver describes a population that, according to Amnesty International, numbers some 476 million people globally, is spread among 90 countries, and speaks more than 4,000 different languages. Often impoverished, many indigenous communities have long struggled to protect themselves, their land and way of life from governments and colonial settlers.
That's probably the biggest issue. The ideas of land and territory and space still remain a big issue.
The environment and now climate change have represented huge challenges.
Regrettably, most of the world is doing everything antithetic to the way that indigenous communities will often be in relationship with land and space and animals and water, or just even with the concept of life and breath.
Indigenous communities have also fought to maintain their linguistic and cultural traditions.
We also think about school systems and the way that they teach, the way that they don't account for indigenous or native ways of knowing, teaching, learning, of passing tradition. So knowledge production is another big piece.
Boarding schools in the U.S. once forcibly assimilated Native American children into white society. A new report finds more than 900 children at those schools died. It urges the U.S. government to apologize. Benitez says much more must be done globally in terms of policies and reparations for communities that were wronged in the past.
A lot of different nations in their own way are trying to also not only push back, but figure out what does reconciliation look like? What does reparation look like? Reparation is a big issue.
In the meantime, Native communities, large and small, work hard to progress. Indigenous tribes in U.S. states like Oklahoma now help power the local economy, while delivering health care in these rural areas continues to advance.
But we still have a long way to go, and I look forward to what the future holds with respect to the ongoing conversations, especially around reparations and reclamation.
Conversations and struggles that are sure to continue for many years to come. Hendrik Sybrandy, CGTN, Denver.